Swathy, and he is going to take us through some, I'm not going to say OCR because it goes so much deeper than that, because it starts to inform how you're doing underwriting in a much smarter way. So let's have you take it away, and then we'll come back and talk it out a little bit.
Sure.
All right.
Thank you, Julian. Hello, everyone. Good morning. I'm Murli, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Vaultedge Software. We are a mortgage automation company, and what we do is we provide OCR software that helps mortgage lenders and servicers automate document processing, right? Our software is being used by several mortgage companies to process thousands of loan files every single day. Today, we are launching our second product, which is Vaultedge Income Analyzer. And Vaultedge Income Analyzer is a product that helps you automatically calculate income for both W-2 borrowers as well as self-employed borrowers at the click of a button. And this is built on top of our hugely popular OCR product to make it the logical next step for everyone, right? So the value of the product is, I'll actually summarize in two things. One is it helps you save 2 to 4 hours of your underwriter's time per loan file, and it helps you improve your pull-through rate by about 30%. So let us see how it works, right? So let's say you are a loan officer or a loan processor or an underwriter, right? So you're starting a new loan with a borrower, and the borrower just emailed you a bunch of documents. So when you have Vaultedge Income Analyzer, all you do is you just throw the documents at Vaultedge. So here I'm picking a bunch of documents, and I'm uploading them into Vaultedge. Now these could be PDFs, true PDFs, or image PDFs, TIFFs, any sort of image, etc. Right? So the first thing Vaultedge does is Vaultedge classifies them and arranges them neatly in this fashion, right? So what you see here is we just threw a bunch of documents at Vaultedge, and you see these documents classified and neatly stacked into by category over here. Right? So there's a stack for 1003, there is one for 1040, another for 1120, W2, etc. Now the beauty of this view is at a single glance, you know what documents are present, what is missing, right? So if it's a payroll borrower, for example, you know that Paystub is missing right away, right? So you know that maybe VOE is missing, right? So you know what to ask the borrower for, right? What else we see? What I also see here is you see that the documents are also identified by year, right? So I know that for 1040, I can see that, hey, there's a 2019 is available, 2020 also is available, right? So 1120, 2019 is available, 2020 also is available. How about W2, right? So I see that for W2, for one of the years, it is missing, right? So it gives a lot of visibility into your documents, right? Now, if I want to actually see what that particular page is, I can just click on any of these documents, and I can see a preview of that document right here. Right? Now, a lot of our customers won't even look at the preview because they have a sense of how the different pages look like. And the software makes it very easy to browse through these different pages, right? Just with a little scroll, right? So you can just skim through the pages, right? So you have different documents, you can just skim through the pages simply by actually, scrolling through them like this, right? And finally, if you want to actually, if you say that, hey, but probably this particular page is off, it was misclassified, it should be moved, you can do that just by clicking on any page and then moving it and dragging and dropping it wherever you want, right? Now, what we have seen so far is how the software organizes the documents. Now, the next piece is about looking at how the software pulls data, right? I clicked on this button to extract data. Now the software is going through these different documents, extracting relevant data from these documents. And once it does, it actually puts these data alongside the document, right? Now what you notice is a little subtle thing over here, which says these are the fields available in this document, right? And these are organized right now by page, right? So from 1120, I see that the software extracted what is the ordinary income, rental income, what is the total 1120s income, corp income, etc. Right? Now in a normal course, you probably would have multiple screens where you open the PDF in one place, data in another place, and try to check it, right? So here, all you need to do is you can just mouse over, and the software actually shows you a small, nice snippet, which right away tells you whether it is correct or not. And you want to drill down deeper, you can click on it, and then it highlights from where in the document that the data is pulled, right? So software makes it really, really easy for you to verify whether the information pulled is correct or not, right? Now, you can also organize data by a logical grouping, right? Like, for example, like this. And here you can see that it is organized by sections as opposed to pages, right? So just a different way of organizing data. Finally, let us look at what the software does using all this data, right? So I clicked on the income analysis button. Now what the software is doing is taking data that it has pulled from all the different documents and then applying rules and coming up with what is the qualified income for this borrower considering all different sources of income, right? So here it says the qualified borrower's income is $14,000 odd, right? But if I'm an underwriter, I always will be suspicious. I want to look at more, right? So I can do that simply by clicking here. And here you can see the level of depth the software goes into in terms of calculating the income, right? So you can see that it considered, the payroll income, it considered, let us say, the partnership income, the corporation income, so on and so forth, to finally arrive at this particular number. And at this point, you can approve it, and then you can download it. And when you click download, you actually will get a income analysis document, which is FannieMae and FreddieMac compliant, right? So you can take it and directly upload it into your DU and LP, right? That's it. You have your income analysis for the borrower. Cool. So it looks like I'm finishing ahead of time, and that's what you will be if you use Vaultedge Income Analyzer.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, and I do love talking about this on tax week. Like our tax filing deadline in America is this week, so the reason I think that's important is because it's just a reminder. I'll speak for myself. Like, things are still in paper, regardless of all the talk at conferences like this, right? So the fact that you can take this and have it right next to the docs and verify it and then have the income calcs and know it's true is just like, I love it. I think it's great. So here's the question in terms of like pragmatism on the ground. Are loan production teams using this, or is this mostly existing in underwriting with your existing customers?
Sure. So we sell the software both to originators as well as servicers.
Yeah.
So today on the originator side, the primary user for this software is loan processors.
Okay.
Right? Loan processors and loan officer assistants, right? Those are the primary users for the software today.
Got it. So that answers the question then, which is processors can get these files dialed.
Right.
So that you can write a pre-approval letter that's as strong as a TBD if you're not doing a TBD underwrite, basically.
That's right.
Right?
That's
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Okay. The other question I wanted to ask you is, you on your site are really open about lining Vaultedge up against competitors, right? So can you make a comment or two quickly about like where you think you're special relative to some competitors that do similar stuff? Because clearly you've looked very closely at all of them.
Sure, yeah. So yeah, we essentially compete with, the likes of, say, Oculus, Softworks, or let us say AIQ, Paraditech, etc. So without going into any specifics about specific comparison with individuals, what I would say is, there are two factors I think that you should consider, why we win in the market. One is in terms of accuracy. Now, a lot of the competitors, when you actually buy this from them, it actually comes with software plus human in the loop. So you really don't know how much the software is doing and how much human is doing. With Vaultedge, you can buy our software just as software or with software plus human in the loop, right? So you know the level of accuracy that software provides. And the second is with Vaultedge, you can be up and running in 4 weeks flat, right? And I don't think anybody else can claim that. I think those are the two big reasons why customers pick us.
That's awesome. Thanks so much. Booth number?
Booth number 115. Please
right.
drop by. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.